trying to talk about this shit since like November.
Oh
Christmas. I mean, Thanksgiving break. I've been waiting.
Okay.
All right. What's good?
Hello.
Hey, welcome back. Okay, serious time. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In case you forgot who we are, I'm Jay.
I'm Nayeli.
And welcome back to the channel.
Okay, Jay. Anyway, it's been a minute since we've uploaded.
It's been a hot minute. It's been like a
It's been a while. The last thing uploaded is Jay's Christmas vlog.
And before that, the last thing that we uploaded together was our...
I think the Smasher Pass Part 2.
Yeah, the Smasher Pass Part 2. And we made that video way back when.
Yeah, I'm slow at editing, and also we were on winter break, I guess you call it.
We were... Y'all...
It's 2023.
It is 2023.
The last video we made was in 2022.
Darn it, like...
So that's funny.
That's why we acting the way we acted. We can't get shit straight. I can't get shit straight.
I can't.
And I've been wanting to... What makes it so bad is that I'm the one who was so hyped to make this said video, but yet I'm the one stammering on my words.
Funny.
Which is embarrassing. Anyway. We're gonna joke.
Excuse you?
I am joking.
How's your week, Jay? How has life been for you, Jay? Tell us.
Since when? Like
since last video, I guess. Like, don't you have to go into detail, but just like
ever since Christmas.
Yeah, sure.
Ever since Christmas, bro. Like before Christmas break, my sleep schedule has been a biatch. I barely been getting any sleep. I've been going to sleep in the AMs ever since we've been on Christmas break, and I've been trying not to do
last
that.
Night?
No, I actually went to bed at around 11. Actually, I think it might have been 12. See, technically, but that's technically because we're not supposed to be here. This is a secret video. We're not supposed to be here.
You guys are getting the VIP, the exclusive,
you
premium.
You getting that privilege. You getting that privilege. Because technically, with the way our schedules is looking, we're only supposed to be here on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yeah, our as a full student or whatever, we're required to come here 4 days a week, but nobody ever does that, including us, kind of. I at least, like, I want to try and only come here 3 days a week at most, because I only have classes 2 days a week, and I have work, and I want money.
Yeah, she wants money.
Yeah.
Speaking of working, your homegirl getting a job.
Work. You are?
What are you doing?
Work.
Oh, your homegirl's gonna get a job in the summer.
In the summer. Okay, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But you recently.
No.
You could get a job.
The only certified job that I used to get paid for was watching my aunt's godkids, and I don't even get paid for that no more.
Lame. It's giving lame.
Anyway, alright, listen. Before we even dive into the video, I'm gonna say this right now. You finna be bombarded with spoilers left and right. You finna be bombarded with spoilers. So if you have clicked on this video and you didn't want to listen to the warning, I better not hear not one comment in the comments.
Yeah.
Talking about some, you spoiled this for me, motherfucker. I gave you a warning.
It's a warning now, but how about my week? You didn't even ask. You didn't even ask about my life right now. You're just here talking about, this is a spoiler video. Warning, who cares about Nayeli?
That's karma, give me back. How was your week?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm glad you asked. It's life. Oh my Jesus. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think that was karma, bro.
Okay.
Karma gave me back for not asking how your week was.
My week so far has been fine, I suppose. I'm taken. So I be spending time with the GF, and that's what I did most of the week.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's very, very crazy.
It's
been
very-
bombarded with relationships left and right, and my
It's
ass can't
very-
even get
it's
one.
a-
I gotta stick with fictional people. Y'all lucky asses. I don't wanna hear shit. I don't wanna hear shit. I ain't jealous.
Okay, you're just-
I ain't jealous. I don't wanna hear shit.
Oh, okay. Sounds like she's jealous. It's very sweet. It's not. It was out of nowhere, but it's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay. Anyways.
Out of nowhere, my ass.
Okay. Anyways, let's move on to the video now that
Yes.
well, I didn't talk about my. I have been hanging out with her, and also I've been doing homework and whatnot. Cause college, we're back from break. That's why we're making this video, because we finally can hang out at school and whatnot, and be at the same place at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
I was staring at your thingy.
what thingy?
That. Whichever.
My hair ties?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have
Any-
you finished talking to
Not even that. Yes, I'm done. I'm done. It's just explaining why the video is actually happening now, because we're in college again.
Oh. Yeah. It's weird being a college kid.
You say this every time.
Because it is.
I guess.
Cause Nayeli, think about it like this. If we were never in this program, we would be at a normal high school right now. Still in class. Not even, I don't think it's 3 o'clock yet. Yeah, it ain't 3 o'clock. Got about 30 minutes till the bell rings. And yet here we are on a Thursday, not even on the campus, and then we're recording this. Some high schoolers would kill to do this.
Probably. Okay. I see what you mean.
But I do sometimes forget I'm a college kid. I don't know.
I only forget when I'm not in college. Yeah, cause, yup. I don't know.
I don't know
Like,
either.
I can go out in public and I don't think, oh, I'm a college student doing things like a college student.
Unless you go
does.
to the movie theaters. Because you can use your...
I haven't. Oh my god, I've been to the movies and I haven't even used my student discount. I forgot. To
I
do
did,
that.
and yeah, I still ended up costing me a big... It was
That sucks.
I know.
Next time, I'm gonna have to cheat them out. I have to use my student ID number and whatnot.
That's what you can
Yeah, because I'm broke. That's why I need more money and more shifts and less time at school, more time at work. Okay,
Okay.
that's enough about life.
Yeah, let's get to the good part. Let's get to the good bit. All right, I'm gonna keep it 100 and a buck with y'all. I've been thinking about doing this video ever since Thanksgiving break, because during said Thanksgiving break, I came across a new game that came out, and you might look at me like I'm a weird bitch for saying this, but okay. So basically, long story short, deep breath. The new Call of Duty game came out, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022 edition. It's been out since like October, and then I came across it during Thanksgiving break, like on my Xbox, because I was like, this looks good. And also, I blame TikTok for it too, because it just randomly came across my For You page one day, and I was just like, let me see what the hype is about. Oh, I figured out what the hype was about real quick. You wanna know why? That's why she's shaking her head, because since Thanksgiving break and winter break, I've been bombarding her with this, and it's a miracle how we haven't stopped being friends yet.
Oh my god.
Because of how weird we are. Well, how weird I was. Anyway, it was.
Okay, go on. Continue. Continue.
Anyway, here's where the spoiler warning comes into play. If you have not seen and or played the new 2022 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I would suggest you hop your happy ass off of this video just for today. If not, Oh well. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm gonna be bombarding you with information left and right. Some I might have forgotten. This old Chrome dome. Anyway, let's see. I don't know how I got into the game actually, scratch that. I got into the game because of TikTok, and it was bombarding, like, my For You page was bombarding about this character named Ghost. I'm like, who the fuck is Ghost? Like, at first, not now. I was like, who the fuck is Ghost? Why is he wearing this weird-ass mask? Why is everybody and their mama simping over him? You can barely see his face. And then I was just like...
giving corpse bride?
Who?
Or not corpse bride, corpse husband. That's what I meant. Not Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. I'm talking about the Twitch boy. The Among Us? Yeah. Yeah, I love how everyone simped over him. And over Dream.
We don't...
Never mind.
We don't talk about him.
That's what you just did.
We don't talk about him.
We don't talk about Dream. No, we don't talk about dreams. But it was the face reveal day. Twitter was ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. No clouds allowed in the sky. Twitter be tweeting about
no. Dream lifted up his mask.
Okay, enough. Enough of this skit. Okay. I didn't even think we'd mentioned that whole thing that happened. That was a while ago too, so it's not even...
No, his face reveal came out before the game did, like a couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
A couple weeks before the
like, I'm sorry. It's funny. I had to.
I can't even think straight no more. Anyway, Ghost, right? I was like, Lord, please, we don't need this situation. We don't need him. No, just,
Thank you, next.
Right. So, after that whole fiasco, I was like, you know what? Nobody's at the house. It's Thanksgiving break. Let's see what this game is about. Man, let me tell you, I was so invested in that 3-hour game.
Wait, what do you mean 3 hours? It took you 3 hours to finish it?
No, I don't even have it.
Oh.
No, I was watching. Okay, so you know how whenever there's a game, you have cutscenes and then you got the gameplay.
Wait, so you were watching the cutscenes?
I was watching the cutscenes,
and it was 3 hours,
and it was like a good 3 hours.
Oh man, it's like a movie.
I'm telling you, it had me on the edge of my seat for real. Anyway.
Wait, so you haven't even played it, and you're simping and whatnot?
Who said I was?
Okay, sorry. Not simping.
I haven't played the game, but yes, I haven't played the game, but yeah, I've seen everything at this rate.
Your third eye has opened.
Yes,
and like you've seen it all.
I've seen it all. I've like. Anyway, as I'm watching a 3-hour game, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I was like, okay, yeah, it's military. It's military. We low-key don't fuck with, I low-key didn't fuck with the military, but I was watching it, I was like, it ain't that bad. Anyway, let's just get to the characters. So, the Ghost, the person that everybody was simping over. When I first saw this dude, I didn't even see the dude. I heard him from a dialogue he had with Soap. And this is
So it is Corpse Husband.
It's not Corpse Husband.
Wait, okay, it makes sense now. That's Corpse. We don't. Okay. Anyways. Okay.
I didn't know who he was. So what?
What? Why are you hitting me? Why are you hurting me?
Because I'm blanking for this.
Okay, whatever.
I can't even think straight no more.
Because you didn't sleep enough.
To that later. Anyway.
Wait a second.
What?
Have you not been sleeping because you just be simping?
No!
At the middle of the night?
No!
Just like looking at TikTok?
No!
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh, that's my damn train of thought again. What was I talking about? Oh, yes. I didn't know who this man Ghost was. Literally, the only things I kept seeing on TikTok was just these damn voice lines between him and Soap. And I didn't even know who the hell Soap was. And I was just thinking to myself, who the f names their kid Soap? And at first, I was like, okay, just keep on scrolling. But then, I had to really think about it. I was like, wait a minute. This is low-key some tea here, and you'll understand the pun in a minute.
Stop. I already know it. I already know the pun.
Would you like to?
Soap is British.
Got it wrong.
Oh,
other way
who's
around.
British? Ghost?
Ghost is British.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost is British, Soap is Scottish, and then, okay, you know what? I'm not even going to even talk about the damn cussies anymore. Let's just get to the characters. That's what I've really just been wanting to talk about this whole time.
Okay.
You know how whenever people get into the game, they be like, I came for this character and this character, but I stayed for this character and this character. Yeah, I'm about to be one of those people in a minute. Anyway, let's get to the characters. There was two different types of teams throughout the whole course of the game. You have Task Force 141 and Los Vaqueros. I'll get to Los Vaqueros in a minute. But first of all, we got Task Force 141. Literally the best group of people that I have ever, the best military group of people I've ever seen. Now, if you know me, in our past videos, I will be talking straight up shit about British people. Just look at episode 2. Anyway.
But you simp over them, but whatever, I guess.
If you say that I simp for them one more damn time, I'm gonna bust your earth into this camera. Anyway. Task Force 141 consists of the badass people, the most badass people I have ever met in a fictional military game in my life. We've got Captain John Price. We've got Lieutenant Simon Ghost Riley. We've got Sergeant John Soap McTavish. You got my homeboy Gaz, melanated man. That's a win for me. Who else we got? Oh yeah, we got Miss Katie Laswell. Beautiful woman. I don't know who her wife is, but she bad one for real. She bagged a baddie for real. Okay. Anyway, the best group of people I dealt with. Alright, here we go. Speed run. Price. Ghost. I was about to say Soap. Price. Ghost. Gaz. All British people. There's also one other person in there, but you know what? I'm going to mention him anyway. Soap. Scottish. Grays and Laswell. Or American. The best diverse group of people I have ever dealt with. Well, not dealt with, but witnessed. There you go. You go. See, now you clicked it.
Well, I'm just still thinking how. Okay, keep going.
I was saying you want to wait till I finish my input.
Yeah, just keep going.
Alright, so you got those. Basically, long story short, the main point of the game, they're supposed to capture this dude named Hassan. I don't know this dude's last name.
Hassan Piker?
No.
Anyways. Speaking of simping for people, Hassan Piker, he is so... That's all I'll say.
I don't know who Hassan...
You know SZA's like, I need a big boy?
Yeah.
Hassan? You could be the one. You could... No.
Girl, now you got me worried.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, they're supposed to capture this dude named Major Hassan, I want to say Zayani. If I butchered that name, correct me in the comments. Anyway, they're supposed to capture this dude because, terrorism is the military. You can't have a military game about terrorism for some damn reason. And he's like, deploying these missiles, yada, yada, yada. The Task Force 141, the boys, they're supposed to get his ass, wrap him up, pack them and send them. Turn them into a pack. You feel me?
Sorry. Keep going.
Anyway, they're trying to find him, but man, this man moves locations like a motherfucker. When I tell you this man has moved locations at least a good 4 times throughout the game. And they only been in at least 2 locations. It's 2 main. No way, at least 4 times, if not more. But bro, I got to applaud Hassan. I really do. When this man hears, ayo, the British are coming, he backs it up.
No, you did not. You did not. No. Oh my god. No. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. That's so bad.
Oh.
I can never trust you then. It's just that was the line.
Anyway, this man Hassan, he hears those 4 words, he packs it up. This man packs up and I cannot begin to imagine how furious everybody was when they kept finding out this man was moving. It must have been so funny, but yet so bad. Like, if I was in their situation, I would low-key try not to crack up. I would be like, damn, he got us again. That's crazy.
You're right. Okay.
Anyway, they're trying to find him, and then, you know, the boys, they find this thing, they find, like, you know, this little carrier thinking for a missile. So it's like, okay, it's a missile.
So
Bad news. So Soap is mad. He's like, how in the hell did Orion get their hands on this? In a very terrible Scottish accent that I just tried to do. Anyway, so Ghost is like, yo, get us through Laswell, like, pronto. And then Soap, I don't know how that man climbed on top of that crate with his 5'10" self. It was probably
I love
short
how you know
form.
the heights.
I do know the heights. I did my research.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, as Soap is trying to top the Laswell, as Ghost is trying to top the Laswell, oh my god, I get these 2 damn names all the time. Soap is like, yo, Ghost, can you, like, check this shit out? Tell me why one of the missiles was American. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, they got American missiles.
It's a plot twist?
It was a plot twist. In the beginning of the game, no less.
Oh,
I was like, damn.
They
fucking with Americans?
Oop.
So then Shepard was like, what do you mean they got American missiles? I don't know why I gave him that voice when anyway.
He's American,
He's
is he not?
Shepard is American, and I don't know why I did that.
Interesting.
Shepard's American. I guess I just gave him like a really angry grandpa voice. What do you mean Iran's got American missiles? And then Ghost is like, bro,
they're right there.
They're right there. Like,
Okay.
What I see, what Ghost sees, what the rest of the Bravo team sees, they're American missiles. So I'm gonna need to get that through your head, sir.
Okay.
Anyway. So then it cuts off, and here's where we meet one of my best favorite characters in the whole wide world. Colonel Alejandro Vargas of the Los Vaqueros Mexican Special Forces. When I tell you I love his missions, just seeing him.
Oh my.
He might have been one of the people I started sipping over. I was like, damn. I thought I won't go down the rabbit hole, but I did.
You know what? I can appreciate you simp for him though, because of the TikToks you've shown.
The one when he was the one with the
No, I like the one where he read the Lady Gaga lyrics. I like that because like he said it like it should have been. He said
it like it was like he was reading the damn book or
He was Lady Gaga in that moment.
Listen, Alon, I hope I did not put your name. Alon, if you come across this video, please, I'm so sorry.
I'm not. Alright.
Okay. So Laswell was like, Colonel Vargas, I need your help. Alejandro was like, I thought we were on a first name basis, Laswell. Something came up. Something
froze?
Hey, he was like, hey, yo, this must be a red flag. You would be calling me Alejandro in a heartbeat. And then she was like, you're right. I'm sorry, Alejandro. Get your men together. We got some shit. Y'all got some shit going on. He was like, what happened? She was like, yo, we got a terrorist, and he's smuggling over your border. He was like, my border? Our border? Las Almas border? And then he was like, you do know terrorists don't get over this border, right? She was like, we know that, they know that, and that's exactly why they're doing it, because they know nobody does that. And then I was like, That's low-key smart on Hassan's part.
Wait a second. So terrorists just avoid the border? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm willing to guess that when they say that terrorists don't cross over the border, it just means that
they get caught easily.
They probably get caught easily.
Oh,
but
okay.
We really gonna get into something with these missions, bro.
Interesting.
Anyway, so Alejandro and his second in command, Sergeant Major Rodolfo Parra. These two, I love these two. Like, the way that they just casually talk to each other in Spanish, it'd be so damn funny. Anyway, he was like, alright, so how we gonna do this, Rodolfo? And I like how he calls him Rudy for short, because I did not think that would be a nickname. He was like, hey, yo, Rudy, how we gonna do this? how we gonna do this? We gonna fuck this man up. And then this one got me. The one thing that had me on the edge of this seat within this entire game that I have witnessed is the long damn silences whenever the characters are trying to talk to the other characters.
What do you mean, like the awkward silence?
The very awkward, very, very on purpose, like you think they're dead but they're not, silent. Let me explain. So during this mission, Rudy and Alejandro are trying to find Hassan, right? And of course, he's hiding inside civilians' houses. Now, I'm gonna explain why in a minute. Basically, Rudy finds Hassan, right? He's like in his room. So I'm like, oh yeah, we finna get him. We finna whoop his ass. No! My man Rudy gets shot, knocked upside the head,
what?
And kicked in the chest. Hassan's like, burn everything. And then the guy was about to shoot Rudy. He was like, nah, let him burn. Just like my captain, general, somebody that he knew died. Just like how they executed this dude. And I was like, I know damn well we're not finna kill off a main character already.
Vengeance.
And then Alejandro's on his little monitor thing. He was like, Rodolfo, you alright? Silence. Rudy, answer me. Rodolfo's like, Colonel, I'm not getting out. He was like, Rudy!
So he died?
No.
Oh, okay.
He got Rudy out the building. He was like, I got you, bro. Come on. I got you, brother.
Aww.
I was like, thank you.
That's so sweet.
Thank you.
So kind.
I was like, thank you, Jesus on high almighty. I was not about to sit here and watch this man die already. I just got to know him.
That's yeah.
Anyway, here's where the sad part comes in. So after that whole fiasco, there's also some very racist moments towards Alejandro's group of people in this game. Because, like, and I'm not laughing in a ha way. I'm laughing in a, why did you say it this way?
Oh, are you talking about Graves right now?
Him and before that. So before they got into the whole house burning situation, if not before that, anyway, the Popo had pulled up because Laszlo had sent them, to help them get Hassan too. This man said with the most country has it, put your weapons down. I will shoot you if I have to. And then Alejandro, being the badass that he is, they over there putting their hands up. He was like, Mexican Special Forces. My name is Colonel Alejandro Vargas. I'm with the Mexican Special Forces. And then this dude was like, Gomez, hold up. These are her boys. This man said, it's hard to tell y'all apart from the cartel. When I tell you, I had to take a lap.
Huh? Excuse me? Anyway.
I was like, there is no way. That was giving type of shit, bruh.
Well, it was just racist.
It was just racist in general. That had me fucked up. So that's why I'm died. That's why I was glad those policemen died. I was like, yeah, you gotta go. The door.
It's open. You can walk. Your legs work.
Your legs
get
work.
going, maybe?
You're done.
You're done.
Pack up. Go ahead and close it for me.
Go ahead and sign out.
Anyway, so, the boys, they meet Alejandro and stuff at the end of that whole fiasco. And then this was so funny. Alejandro was introducing himself to, to like Soap and Ghost. And then Soap was like, he was like, call me Soap. And then he looked at Ghost. He was like, Laszlo says they call you Ghost. Soap tried to be smart. And he'd be like, actually, I think he prefers me. Ghost cuts him off. He was like, that'll do. And the most...
Wait a second. I don't understand.
Okay. Go. Was so funny. I don't know what he meant by that, but the fact that he was trying to call him something other than Ghost was crazy. Maybe it's because Ghost.
Wait, maybe he has a name.
He does have a name.
I mean,
he does have a name, but I don't think he likes being called that name for specific traumatic reasons. If I could remember his name, damn backstory for the life of me, I could explain it, but that would probably issue a trigger warning, and I really don't got time for that. Anyway, man been through hell and back. Long story short, Ghost got tortured. He actually he got captured. He got tortured. He broke out of prison. He had to kill some people. He went back to his crib, found his whole family dead. Then he had to go to a hospital, find two of his comrades, and end up turning evil. He had to kill them both. He had to take one of them to the house, kill the dude that killed his family, and then set the house on fire. And I was just like, damn.
all with his little ghost mask on?
No, this was before he had the ghost mask on.
Oh.
Yeah. So then after that, he just put a thing. Because he wanted to make it seem like that. They wanted to make it seem like that he was dead.
What's the game called?
Oh no, this was before this. Well, actually, hold on.
What's it called?
You trying to see what it was like with the mask on?
Yeah. Oh, face reveal.
No. Yeah, that's what it was like about the mask. But with the mask, you just yeah, that's what it was like with the mask on. That's in the 2009 version. That's what it was like in the 2022 version.
Okay.
So yeah, long story short, Homeboy was a ghost mask for the majority of it.
Oh, because I'm gonna edit this and I
that's right, that's how you're doing it.
Goodness.
I'm sorry. Damn, I was gonna send you some pictures if you wanted me to.
No, enough of this. Keep going.
Okay. Anyway, Ghost wears the mask, hide his identity and shit, because technically he's supposed to be dead, but not really. Meet the boys.
Oh, that's why he can't share his identity.
Well, they know his name and shit, but I don't think, he wants to keep it mysterious for the people who don't know, you know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
Or for, for OG fans or some shit like that. Anyway, they meet the boys. So, here's where we get to the real problem of the game. Las Almas is a very corrupt place. Kind of like how a lot of places are corrupt. The police are corrupt. Everybody's corrupt. Anyway, so they're trying to figure out, okay, yes, I understand the situation at hand. Then they bring up a whole new problem. El Sin Nombre. And the way Ghost and Sophie speaking Spanish in the game will keep you cracking me up. Because Alejandro was explaining to me about who El Sin Nombre was. This man Ghost does not say El Sin Nombre. He just says, who Sin Nombre? And Alejandro be trying to correct him like El Sin Nombre. The nameless.
Oh, you're saying El Sin Nombre.
El Sin Nombre. The nameless.
No, not sin, but whatever. Like S-I-N, yeah.
Yeah, that's how they had it. That's how they had it. I'm not doing this on purpose.
Yeah, you're saying it wrong though.
I'm saying it wrong?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
what I was saying.
I'm sorry.
That's what, because I was like, Elsin Nombre? Elsin? What the heck is that? I thought you were talking about Elsa. I thought you said Elsa. I can't hear that. You were not pronouncing
It's also because I'm talking very fast.
Anyways,
which is also a problem. So they're trying to get a brief identity of who he is, which at first I was confused. I was like, how you already know it's a dude, but yet you don't know who he is. But basically, they're one of those types of people that are everywhere. You know, they say they're everywhere. They're just everywhere. Which, it's right, because the cartel is paid by them. Some of the military troops is paid by him. Literally, towards, like, as they're carrying on their mission, they're trying to, you know, figure out where Hassan was, because, you know, Hassan moved again for the second time so far, right? Which, like I said, as soon as he heard, got to pack it up.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so the Mexican army's pulling up. So Ghost with his happy stuff is like, oh yes, we got reinforcements. Alejandro shuts that shit down real quick. He was like, oh nah, they ain't here to help us. they get it turned to a pack. And then Soap's over here like, you want us to engage the fucking Mexican army? And then Alejandro's like, I didn't say that, but we're still gonna kill them, yes.
Nah, dude. So they're killing them because they're corrupt and won't help.
Yes, that was basically the entirety of, like, the story, which I felt kind of bad for, because I was like, there's gotta be some good in this man's hometown and stuff, right? He said he grew up here. There's gotta be some good that came out of this.
Grew up there. That's
him and Rudy both grew up there.
Oh, that's why Rudy's his bro.
Yeah,
that's why they got that romance. Really.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing, Jay?
Anyway,
so funny.
Anyway. So yeah, they get there, and then they're trying to figure out, you know, where the hell did Hassan go? Next thing you know, they were here jumping off the ledges into the water, and I got scared for Soap, even though you know you're playing as him, you're gonna survive this. But I was like, if that was me and I had to jump off a cliff.
Wait, you're not Ghost in this? You're Soap?
You're playing, okay, so like in certain missions you play as a certain character.
Oh,
so for like the majority of these missions, you're playing as either Soap or Rudy, depending on, you know, like who you're yeah. Okay. Yeah. So in this one you're playing as Soap, and then you're jumping into the water. Anyway, when I saw how far that jump was, I was like, you got me 50 shades of fucked up. I am not finna jump that far in the water, and I can't swim. Oh no, ma'am.
Sounds like a you problem.
Can you swim?
I can swim.
Can you jump off like a 100 and something foot cliff and land in water and not die? With military gear on and weapons?
That's not. I'm just saying.
That's what I thought.
Because you can't swim. Funny.
Anyway. Here's where we get to Graves. Is, you know, he's in this too, which I really did not want to talk about him. He's in this too. Graves is like, hey yo, y'all need a little help. You know, I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
Okay, whatever.
Graves like, I got you, bro. So then, you know, they're trying to get Hassan, and eventually they do get him at the end of the mission. Long story short, Graves is over here in this little helicopter, boasting to Shepard, I had to bail your boys out of this one, sir. We got Hassan, you know, we making our way
downtown. Walking fast.
Shepard's like, that's what I like to hear, broski. Let's wrap this motherfucker up. So they get him into interrogation. I'm sorry, Graves is so terrible at interrogations. I'm trying to skip some parts. They're trying to interrogate Hassan. Grace is like, boss, can we just please kill him? So was like, I agree with the American. Can we please kill this dude? And then Les was like, nah, we can't.
Why?
We can't. He's too hot to hold. If we kill him, we starting a whole war. I was like, that ain't stop America before or the British. And then they was like, nah, we just try to interrogate him because of the missiles and shit. They eventually let him go because they got like information off this dude's phone. They making their way back.
Wait, so they let who go?
They let Hassan go.
For why?
Because they got information from his phone when they was trying to interrogate him.
They let him go even
They
though
let
he's a
him
threat.
go. They let him go even though he's the threat.
Okay, sure. Whatever.
They let him go because he was
Who
a
made
threat.
that decision? Graves? Did Graves say that? Did he say, oh
Shepard's like, I want information from this dude, or him looking up at the grass, or I want him dead. Laszlo's like, I get that. So Laszlo was the one who made the call. She's like, I get that, but you do realize if we kill him, we are starting a whole war.
Between who?
Al-Qatar, I believe what it was called. Because basically they were home, because Hassan was like their people's lifeline. If he dies, they're gonna go rape shit, and they did not want that. So they got the information what they wanted for his phone. Whew. You ever get to the good part though? So skipping a couple scenes later, we get into one of the best parts of the game. So earlier in the game, Alejandro had asked Soap and goes, y'all know how to speak Spanish? And they was like, Alejandro's like, you will. And what the funny part was, he was right. Because Soap was over here speaking Spanish, like, he was over here figuring out words. He was saying phrases, but it was just the way that he was saying some of the words is funny. So like, yeah, Soap and Ghost. Because whenever they saw, like, this little mansion place for where they think El Sin Nombre was like, Soap was like, La Casa de Sin Nombre? I was like, okay, I see you. He was like, and Alejandro was like, nah. He was like, it's the home of one of their cartel lieutenants. But, you know, he said the word in Spanish, but Soap translated it because I'm not going to say it, because I'm not going to keep butchering these words and have Nayeli and other Spanish speakers in the comments cuss me out. So yeah, they get in there, you know, they trying to work a win around it. Graves is like, can we just blow this bitch up? I have enough shadows to take over the whole goddamn country. Alejandro was like, see, what we not finna do is go with your idea, because why did I even come out your mouth in the first place? Graves is like, I'm just saying, I have enough people. Alejandro's like, you no speak. No speak.
Okay.
No speak. And then Graves was like, fine. He was like, and then it was like, so who's gonna go inside and try to, you know, get close to the boss? And then I was like, that's a very good question. So it was like, I'll do it. Homeboy literally volunteered himself. I was like, no. Even Alejandro was like, you go in there, they'll kill you, Hermano. He was like, I'll take my chances. I was like, okay. He's stepping out.
Okay.
So basically, Graves gets him the proof thingy. Here's where we meet Valeria. Now, this is where Nayeli starts to for Valeria, because I did send you some clips of her.
Okay. Oh, the one that was the
Yeah, the lady.
Sure.
So we meet Valeria, and I was like, she low-key fine, no cap. So, you know, Soap's in the interrogation thingy. Shut up. Soap's in the interrogation chair. You know, his hands are tied. He's getting made fun of because of his mohawk and his name being Soap. I'm like, dog, can y'all not make fun of him?
I mean, Soap is a funny name.
Soap is a funny name. And I guess they were also making fun of his mohawk. And they kept calling him Gringo every 5 seconds. That was so bad. I was like, damn. Anyway, he tells Valeria what's up or not, depending on your route, and you end up getting him killed or whatever. The mission restarts anyway. So he tells her the information. Valeria's like, El Sin Nombre is gonna like you very much. So, you know, they take him to the penthouse, and then he meets up again with Alejandro. And then, you know, he's wearing the mask thingy so he don't be seen by the cartel. And, you know, they try to figure out who El Sin Nombre was. Because, you know, Alejandro's like, oh, you better fuck this man up. He terrorized my city for years. Oh, we about to get his ass.
Uh-oh.
Plot twist alert. They have a little camera thingy, and they set it up in the room that, like, El Sin Nombre is supposed to be in, right? Come to find out, it was Valeria. This man, Alejandro, gave him a double take. He was like, you want to repeat that for me? El Sin Nombre is who? And then he was like, Valeria. He was like, are you sure? He was like, yes. He was like,
know about that.
Okay. So anyway, they get. Valeria was on the rooftop trying to escape. She was like, I kneel for no one. Graves up here speaking in Spanish. A bullet will make you kneel. But thank God Almighty, the mic, tweaked his voice to make it seem like he was saying gibberish, because this man speaking Spanish is the worst thing I've heard of in my life, and Nayeli could agree with me on that.
It's funny.
Anyway, they get into the interrogation room. Graves is the first one to speak. So how do you two know each other? Because Alejandra was mad as hell whenever she got on the helicopter. Soap was like, Hermano, ¿qué pasa? He was like, Valeria, I know her. And I was like, you know her? What you mean you know her?
How does he know her?
Here's where we find out. They're ex-military and they served together. Whew. I'm gonna be so dead honest with you. Here's what I found out from watching this scene and the live stream scenes of the voice of Alejandra's voice acting, right? Him and Valeria had something going on. After their whole fiasco with the army, they split, and now he's with Rudy.
Sorry?
Take that as you will. Remember how I kept telling you that man's the bi king?
So
take that as you will.
Sure.
Take that as you will.
Okay.
So anyway, they're
ex-military. Is that 100%? Is that canon?
If the dude said it, then he said it.
Okay. Just asking.
He was like, their story's not done though. Alejandra's Larry's story not done though. I'm like, what you mean it ain't done? What you mean by that? Anyway, back to the interrogation room. He's telling them how they knew each other. Ex-military served together. Literally 2 minutes in before she sits down. This man was cussing her out. He wanted to kill her. He was walking all up all her shit. They had to hold him back. He was like, hold up, chill, bro, chill. You doing the most. You doing a bit too much. Now, they was telling each other how they knew each other. Some a raid that happened. I can't remember all the dialogues for the life of me, but I'm just telling you the good bits. There was some raid going on. They ex-military. They served together. It was some bus. They were trying to escort this dude, somebody's son, taking him to prison. Yada 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 to prevent bloodshed. Yada yada yada. And then Alejandro was like, "Oh, you took out his enforcers because you were his enforcers, no?" And she was like, I created a power vacuum and I filled it. Rodolfo in the back, he was supposed to go to jail. And then he was like, so you killed, and then Graves with his dumb ass is like, so you killed him and took over. And then Bear was like, yeah, and so what? And this man isn't getting the fuck out of her, bro. Every time, what made this scene so funny is that every time Valeria got mad or upset, tell me why you see Graves' hand on her shoulder like this. I'm like, Graves, if you don't move your hand, she don't want you. Because she was trying to explain something to Alejandro, and this is the part where I sent you the part where she was cussing him out in Spanish, and then all you see is Graves' hand doing this, and she was like, get your ass on me. I'm like,
what is up with that? Why is Graves all up on her? The heck?
That's what I was trying to figure.
That's so weird. Ugh.
And then this man tried to interrogate her again. After Alejandro leaves, he was like, y'all don't make a deal with her. It ain't gonna end well. And then so was like, it ain't gonna change. He was like, it changes everything. So then he storms out the room in a fit of rage. And Graves leans in close to her. He was like, I want the missiles, I want the target, and I want Hassan. Now if you got 10 seconds to tell me, I'm gonna show you the difference between the military and me. When I heard that, I was like, what you mean by that? What you mean by that?
Oh my god.
And this is when I started to hate Graves so bad.
I already didn't like him.
I was like, when I was just watching him, I was like, ooh, you giving off hella red flags right now. Mm-hmm. So, they get to the little location thingy where the missile was. They destroyed it. And here's where the best/worst part of the game comes. So after they destroyed the missile thingy, they're heading back to Alejandro's base. They tell them to stop. Alejandro and them get out the car. Graves gets out the car. Alejandro's like, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, oh, you ain't heard? I'm taking your shit. Alejandro looking at him like, what the fuck did you just say to me? What? And then Alejandro was like, no, see, I don't take orders from you. And then Graves said that. But no, Graves' response was low-key racist as hell. He was like, didn't Valerius say that? Now that makes me wonder about what you got going on with your affiliations with a drug lord. This man Alejandro said, this man was stunned. He was like, what the fuck did you just say to me, Bendejo? So over here trying to break the tension. He's like, you're out of line, Graves. You're out of line. You're out of pocket. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. You thought you ate that? And then he was like, listen, I've got my orders. I don't make
Bruh.
This part was so bad. Oh my god. Graves is like, listen. I'm only telling you what my orders were. I make guarantees. So let's not do this. Why are we talking like this is some sort of interrogation? It's not. Alejandro was talking about something, and who the fuck do you think you are, Cabron? My men are inside. Graves over here talking about some. See, about that, your men have been detained. That set Alejandro off. He about to box this dude Graves. But of course, they knock him out. They drag him to prison. They ended up shooting Ghost. Not Ghost, Lord Jesus. If you shoot Ghost, you just don't know. I don't know what that was. Anyway, Soap gets shot. Johnny was like, go, Soap, get out of there. Johnny, go. So then, they both escape. I don't know how the hell Ghost managed to escape with his big 6'4" self. Like, he probably just ducked behind the thing and rolled over. So, look, listen. This is probably because I'm short, but the fact that this 6'4" man managed to get away in a blink of an eye like that is scary. That is scary. So Graves was like, y'all, find them. Find them. What the fuck you waiting for? Find them. What made it so funny is that some of the shadows, as Soap is trying to meet up with Ghost and stuff at the church, some of the shadows were talking. He was like, y'all, I don't want to fuck with these 141 guys. These motherfuckers scary. These motherfuckers scary, especially the one in the mask.
No.
And then he was talking shit about Ghost. They were trying to say that he was Irish and a leprechaun, and it was like,
wait, Ghost?
Soap.
Oh.
They was talking shit about Soap.
Okay.
Because Soap is Scottish, but they was thinking that he was Irish, so they was calling him a leprechaun. The little skirt. Anyway, this was the part that we had some of the most funniest dialogue between Soap and Ghost ever. But he's trying to meet up with him at the church. And then there was this one scene where that man Soap got jump scared by a dog in the cage. And then he was like, you see the cage dog? And then Soap's like, yeah, it's a big dog. Just shoot it and run away for all I care. And he was like, you're stone cold. Tell me why this man Ghost says, what has two legs and bleeds? So I was like, don't tell me. The man said half a dog. And then, out of nowhere, he was like, you want to hear another one? He was like, why don't blind guys skydive? He was like, why? He was like, because it scares the shit out of their dogs. Oh, shit. Oh shit. He was like, and then he was like, 2 goldfish are in a tank. One turns to the other and says, "You know how to drive this thing?" So then Soap like, "Okay, I got a joke for you. Why was the strawberry? How did it go? I forgot it. Anyway, it was some strawberry joke. I forgot what it was. For the life of me, I don't know how I forgot what it was. I'm looking.
Honestly, we need to make this a 2-parter.
Yes.
Because this is too long, and I'm dying. I can't do this for an hour. This is enough. You guys
I found it. It was like, why was the strawberry crying? He was like, why? He was like, because it was in the jam. So it's like, you got terrible RB humor.
Okay, enough of this. Enough of this. We need to stop, okay? This is enough. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
So, stay tuned for part 2 of this, where Jay keeps going and I keep listening and laughing, because that's the whole podcast. Jay rants, I laugh. Haha.
And then in the second part, you'll hear Nayeli's inputs about the game too, because I did bombard her with TikToks and just a bunch of random facts. So I want her to get like her opinion and stuff on it for something.
Oh, I've seen the
clips that I sent you.
The clips he sent me, and I've watched my brothers play Modern Warfare, but not the newest one or the latest version of it. So I'm familiar with Call of Duty and whatnot. I'm not familiar with the lore, because that's not what I do. Alright.
She's not a lore person.
I'm not about the lore of the game. I'm about that
Girl,
story mode.
I thought
sure.
you were about to say fan art for a hot minute.
No, what? No. You're about that fan art. Anyways, we're done here. It was a good time.
We're done here for now.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
We'll see you whenever we record again.
Yes, for sure. So have a good one. I hope you liked the video.
Yes.
And don't forget to
like and subscribe.
Whoa,
because I can't believe we're starting off season 2 with a weird ass episode like this. And I blame myself for it, because I was the one who came up with this shit. So yeah, and to the actual people who voice played and or did the characters in the game, hi, hello. And I am terribly sorry.
Yep. Alright guys. Ciao. Catch you laters.